So, did you see that video of Richard Epcar sort of confirming Ash Williams for MK11?
I did. I didn't see it live, but I saw a replay of it. He was doing a question and answers segment live, and yeah, he let it slip, but maybe he didn't let it slip.
He let it slip quite confidently. If he slipped, he stepped on the banana peel on purpose. You know?
I think perhaps he recorded dialogue to interact with Ash Williams, or he had maybe heard that he was coming to the studio or something, and in his head was like, oh yeah, he's going to be in it, and not realizing all of the licensing issues that kind of came about after that, because Ash was he's been forecast in the games since Mortal Kombat 11 was first released. Yeah. The funny thing I thought was that immediately after, Ed Boon posted a tweet to some effect of, the thing about leaks is that all the actual leaks sometimes get brushed under the rug as fake leaks because there's so many leaks out there. And then of course everybody was like, wait, what is this a real leak? And then the next day he said, and just for the record, this was not a real leak, and posted Epcar's video.
That's something he has to say under an NDA. You know?
Yeah, that is true. So you're still holding out for Ash, are you?
I'm not. I don't care about Ash at all. I've never really, to be fair, I haven't actually watched the movies, so I've never felt.
Wait, what? You've never watched any of them?
No, I haven't.
Any of them?
None.
Oh, Yani. Okay.
I can feel you judging me. I mean,
all right. I'm gonna send you a playlist after this, and this is your homework before we can make any more Realm casts.
Like, I get why everybody's interested in him from what I've heard of him, he sounds cool. But you know me when it comes to guest characters, right?
Okay. So wait, Ash has 3 movies. The second Evil Dead was actually a remake of the first Evil Dead, because the first Evil Dead was so good. They were like, we need to add some more stuff to this. And they just redid the movie from scratch and with the same cast and everything, and made it amazing. And this was a Sam Raimi production, the guy that went on to make Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after they did both Evil Dead movies, they did Army of Darkness, where Ash gets swept away and ends up in,
don't tell me if you want me to watch it.
No. This is good stuff. This is how interesting it is. So you got this action hero who's like a mockery of action hero, who's set in horror movies, and he gets swept away to the Dark Ages and confronts deadly wizards and zombies and stuff. And then from there, he gets his own television series, which spans for 3 seasons.
Oh, there's an actual television series?
Yes. And then they also did a complete reboot of the Evil Dead movies, which wasn't that good, but it has its own thing. And this movie has spawned 2 reboots, a sequel, and a TV series. So you should probably watch it.
Yeah, that's great. But when we're talking Mortal Kombat, I'm looking at Mortal Kombat. Like I said, I totally get why people like him. I've heard a lot about him, and he sounds cool. He does. But I don't care about him making it into the game. I would think that something, I don't know, is he supernatural in any way other than, I guess, what is it, a chainsaw hand?
No, not really.
He's not.
Well, he possesses the Book of the Dead, so he can kind of use that to cause trouble, not on purpose, because that's an evil thing, and he just kind of happens, he dumbly stumbles into all of his scenarios, which is
pretty much a combination of Quan Chi and Johnny Cage.
So actually, I have a theory. I think that the Joker is actually Ash's replacement. Because if you look at a lot of his movesets, he does things that you could see could have been a chainsaw hand or a shotgun at one point or another, except for they've kind of replaced it with...
Sorry, we specifically spoke about this actually on previous Tarkatan Bitesize episodes, where... Do you remember when they showed the video off for the first combat pack with all the characters coming in? Or no, sorry, the teaser.
Yeah.
We heard a chainsaw at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then later they changed it to the Joker laughing. So on top of that, we had the email confirming Ash, etc. We all know Ash was supposed to be in it. At this point in time, it's common knowledge that Ash was going to make it in, and then they hit a snag. The Joker is most definitely the replacement. And by the way, funnily enough, speaking of Richard Epcar, he's the voice actor for both Raiden and the Joker. So technically Ash's replacement for this combat pack, right?
Oh, I didn't realize he did Joker's voice. That's amazing.
Yeah, he's a great voice actor, man.
Yeah.
I think that Ash was most definitely supposed to be making it in, and I think it's just a matter of time, assuming they can hash things out legally.
So if you're listening to this episode and you're about to go on and post a 4chan leak, try leaving off Ash and you might get a little bit more momentum on your fake leaks. So just saying.
Don't listen to him. They don't need more fake things.
Every 4chan leak, like the past 3 months, has had Ash in it. And I don't think he's coming at this point. So I just roll my eyes every time I see it. No, I don't think. I mean, there's been a lot of talks about it, and we've covered this before, you know, him saying kind of why he wasn't in it. He leaked that information, and there's been talks that they're still trying to negotiate stuff, but I think if they bring in Ash, they're going to have to re-record a lot of the mocap for it, because like I said, I think they used a lot of that on the Joker.
You say this, but we've had a lot of sort of reused animations throughout.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially MK11 and MKX, right? So what, Terminator with who was it from
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they just went with it and slightly changed it up. And I mean, even redoing the animations shouldn't really be enough of a reason to not get Ash in. They've shown that if they want someone in, they will bring them in. And Ash Williams most definitely fits the criteria for somebody that, say, Ed Boon would want to bring in, right? We've had RoboCop, we've had the Terminator, all these sorts of characters who, I mean, for myself, I guess, grew up with as well, like RoboCop, for example, Terminator, but it's that sort of 90s and earlier, and I guess a bit later, fiction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, just the fact that Richard Epcar confirmed him says a lot, even if he's not actually confirmed at this point in time. Why? Because that means that he's heard something about them, right? He's in the studios, he's working with everybody, blah, blah, blah. They're obviously working on stuff, meaning they're going to need to do more intro dialogues. He's heard something. That means that Ash Williams' name is still coming up.
He said that in the same breath as him mentioning Peter Weller, who came in and did RoboCop. So that's how, you know, this rumor got picked up again.
Yeah.
And a lot of people freaked out over it. There is a chance still, but I'm not holding my breath. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, for the Ash Williams fans, I hope you guys are happy when he most likely turns up. I myself would like Mortal Kombat characters. But
you know, at this point, I'm expecting NetherRealm to just make Terrordrome as their next video game, like a new version of Terrordrome, the video game where you got to play as different horror movie characters.
Horror icons, yeah.
Yeah,
I wish they'd do that, because that would get rid of so many people being added to MK.
Yeah, and I think it would do well. Right now, they're using all these guest characters to try to bring in different players, but you know, give them what they want. These new players are coming in for that. Give them their horror movie fighting game, and you'll have a new franchise on your hand.
I'm happy to wait longer for MK12 if it means that we won't get any horror icons in MK11 and MK12. Sorry. Like, really, I cannot wait for MK to just go back to being MK. It's probably never going to happen at this point. But if it gets rid of the horror icons, who I myself am not really a fan of, then that would be awesome and a win in my book.
Well, I think you're out of luck. I think if we do get another combat pack, it's going to have another horror movie character. Maybe,
and I know you're right.
Ghostface from Scream or something.
At least take him from Scary Movie instead.
Oh my god.
Well, thanks for checking out this Tarkatan Bitesize episode with us. Are you excited for the possibility of Ash Williams turning up? Do you think he's actually going to make it in? Do you think that Richard Epcar actually did leak him? Let us know in the comments. Please like, follow, subscribe, stay up to date with us. Thank you very much.